Thanksgiving is upon us, and for those of you who are tired of the same old traditional Thanksgiving dishes, how does a Caribbean Thanksgiving sound? Sounds good to me. Food Network veteran Cutthroat Kitchen winner, oh, I love that show, and Chef to the Stars Robert Stewart joins us to share some tips and dishes that will bring the islands to your holiday gathering. Join me now is celebrity chef Robert Stewart. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Happy holidays to you guys as well.
My God, this is when you need smell-o-vision to be invented because it smells as delicious as it looks.
Good.
What do you have for us here?
As you said earlier, I mean, you got to switch it up a little bit, so I want to just kind of add a little flair to what I would do for Thanksgiving. So what I did was a Cajun fried turkey wing with a mango salsa. We have some turmeric-scented rice with some kidney beans as well. We made a little palm tree with some mandarin oranges, bananas, kiwi. Inside of your glass is an array of mixed greens, champagne vinaigrette, craisins, dried apricots, matchstick carrots, matchstick julienne, red onion, and some sunflower seeds with a champagne vinaigrette. Closer to you is a shrimp lollipop. That also can go with the mango relish. And then inside of these little guys are red snapper, bay scallop, ceviche. Wow. So I want to do a little five-star thing. You know, I want food that's bright and fluffy and airy, and when you guys eat this, you got enough energy to go to somebody else's house and then eat there and fall asleep.
Oh, yeah.
This is the food to keep you in the mood.
No question.
Absolutely. Now, I am really particularly interested in this. That's turkey wings. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Okay, so that's Cajun seasoning, marinated overnight with fresh herbs as well. Fresh herbs being thyme, rosemary, oregano, parsley, and then we deep fried them.
Oh,
so I still want to stay within that. You know, it's
God.
Thanksgiving, so I'm going to still give you the turkey, but I just don't want to give you the dry turkey breast with the gravy. Especially being in the business, you know, holidays come around. We start cooking turkeys a couple days prior to Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So for me, I've been seeing turkey mashed potatoes for 2 weeks now. Yeah. So now it's time for me to feed my family. I want to brighten it up a little bit.
And if we only had grape Kool-Aid.
Uh-oh.
Well, I did actually make some. They told me I had some. Yeah.
You made some great Kool-Aid?
I made some great Kool-Aid.
Well, we'll take 4, brother.
Oh.
We're going to bring you back on, brother.
I'm telling you. So, you know, what I love about this is you're right. We get stuck in the same rut every year, and it's not necessarily the healthiest things that we eat across the holiday table. It seems to me what I love about your cuisine that you've laid out for us here today, it not only, I'm getting ready to taste it, trust and believe, it not only looks delicious, it smells delicious, I know that it tastes delicious, but it seems so much healthier than the normal holiday fare, right?
Well, you know, me, as you spoke on catering and doing the different things that I do, I try to specialize in global comfort food. So what I wanted to do was basically break my Thanksgiving down to more of a 5-course meal than, you know, a buffet style. Mm-hmm. So if you was to come to my house, you would see we would start with salads, we would do some appetizers. I actually got a secret for you guys when we finish, a crab cake with mango relish as well. So we have appetizers, and then you guys can go into the rice and beans. Obviously, I could have added cabbage to this, macaroni and cheese, and we could have added a few more things, and it still would have been within that Caribbean theme. So that was the whole idea of it, to basically feed people, and I don't want them to fall asleep. You know, you're supposed to be able to go out and do something after dinner, not fall asleep.
I just want to tell you, Avis, this smells like my mom's kitchen because we're Dominican. So
all of
that's right up your alley with the ceviche, right? That's right up your alley then.
So the rice and beans is always on our Thanksgiving table.
These two sauces down at this end, this is the one that looks really interesting, the light one with the green.
That's the ceviche, actually.
This is the ceviche?
Yeah, so what I did was, keeping it traditional family style, I still wanted to put it on big plates, but then I like to break it down. So the little glass that you have actually is the ceviche.
Okay, well, thank you.
And then if you happen to like it, then you got all that you can have.
Yeah.
It's interesting, all the combination of vegetables and the meats. We know these folks came over here and took this land from these other folks, and we understand that, and we don't celebrate that at all. But in terms of bringing this back to,
no,
I mean, it's got to. But
in
bringing this back through the Caribbean, this really speaks to not only the diversity of the food that people eat during Thanksgiving, but the important fact that African people have taken this and taken it out of its context that was intended for, and turned into celebration. So I don't thank you, brother, and for our First Nations folks, man, we never forget those people. So thank you, brother.
A little history over here, but
it's Thanksgiving, brother.
Cheers. Cheers. All about family.
Yes.
And family coming together.
Exactly.
And, you know, the seniors getting to pour into the younger generation.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, so this is, for me, this is what Thanksgiving is.
Absolutely.
It's about getting 5, 6 generations together in one room and hearing the stories that now that I'm in the second generation, I've already heard for the past 50 years,
right.
but my grandkids haven't heard them. So it's about the family and the sharing of the food and the culture.
Right.
And absolutely,
So you don't share.
And in many ways, food is culture, right? Food is a reflection of
Very
culture.
much so. That's you learn if you think about it in a crazy way. I mean, there's only chicken, beef. There's certain proteins, but when you start to flip it, it comes from different cultures. The way that they spice it, the way they marinate it. So I mean, again, so that's just a real way to show you how to do something within the same thing that you would normally do. I mean, people have turkey all night. I doubt if they season it with Cajun spices and different things like that.
Is there any way that people can contact you?
Yes, you can go to my website at www.chefstew.com. I'm the #1 on Google right now. Bing, you just put in hashtag Chef Stew and you'll see the smile. You'll know that it's me. Other than that, I'm not hard to find. 404-907-0068 is a number to get directly into my team. And I travel the world catering. It's not just for celebrities. It's not just for corporate companies, but it's basically for anybody who has a reasonable budget. That's somewhat of the motto of me. Allow for me to give you the same experience that I give the stars. Even with my success, I didn't want to seem alienated to think that, hey, I'm doing all this now, don't call me. A lot of people was like, I would have called you, but we wasn't sure how much you charge. That's not the question. How much are you willing to spend? Because I could easily say $15 million, then the conversation is over. or you can say, I'm having a party. We want to do it something nice, and we have, $2,500, $2,000. My team makes sure that we can figure something out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And best believe we're going to be eating during the break. NewsOneNow will be back in a moment.